Hello! We are bombing Iran!
Now let me tell you why this is a good thing. No. But this is horrible. This, I mean, I'm gonna give you the silver lining because let me tell you this: God, Emil, he can take any evil and get good from it anyway. It's the concept or the idea of the silver lining, essentially. When people say God can take evil and make it good, it's essentially the idea of the silver lining, gaining wisdom from your trauma and pain, right? And this is trauma. This is painful because this is war, and war is terrible. Everyone knows war is bad. War is awful. And well, let's just go over the stated narrative. We can go on to why I think we're going to war with Iran and where perhaps that silver lining can be found. But for now, let's just discuss why the fuck are we in Iran, Emil? What is going on?
I mean, well, you remember how, what was it, Venezuela, I think, where we did the regime change thing?
Oh my
Shit,
god,
we've been
that was
talking.
so sexy.
Huh?
That was so sexy.
We're talking about like fucking,
oh.
we're talking about fucking Greenland. I think, you know, I mean, of course we're in Iran. Why wouldn't we be?
Okay, but look, my nigga, give the fucking the state generated slop. All right. What's the official narrative? I know what I've heard. I'll tell you what I've heard as one of the reasons. The regime has been killing a lot of their protesters lately. Apparently even hanging them. Not so sure on the validity of these claims, but here's what I do know. We know for sure the protests are definitely happening. We've seen footage. And given that this is the Ayatollah of Iran, he doesn't exactly have the squeakiest clean record. So for me to believe that he likely executed a lot of his protesters, it's not much of a stretch for me. I don't know. It's not a stretch for you, right?
No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you look at the history of this country being like basically teetering on the edge between a theocracy and a democracy. It either wants Sharia law or United States freedom, right? Like, it's really a country like bordering on that. In a way, it has its own culture war, essentially, actually. And this is why a lot of people don't like America. We kind of do enact our own mini culture war. Like, just like how America has their culture war, because we've exported our culture to the world, we've actually created culture wars in every other country. Just by existing. Kind of funny, but neither here nor there. So, personally, honestly, Emil, just like with the Venezuela situation, I do believe in a certain kind of freedom. Not the kind that erases their culture, though, because I do think you don't want to be completely westernized and Americanized, right? Because this country's culture is fucking degenerate and awful, make no mistake, and it needs a massive rework. I'm here to bring the patch notes. We can update that garbage, but what was the other reason that the government stated that we're going to Iran?
Nukes.
Oh yeah, the nuclear missile treaty or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
in order for a country to be able to sit at the big kids table, they need nukes. I understand where Iran is coming from when they're like trying to get
North
nukes
Korea.
in North Korea. But like, you know, I think at some point, like, you have to be stable allowed to sit at the table, and I'm fairly confident that they are not stable.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Nuclear arms need to be disarmed also. We shouldn't have those on the planet, actually. And I'm gonna make sure that happens when I get up there. What a useless invention. Truly. Almost as useless as the gun. Maybe equally so, actually. But yeah, no, so there's some good in this, in the sense that the Iranian people will be more free, but it might come at the cost of their cultural freedoms that they should have a right to. Certain cultural practices, we're not condoning all of them, because we know there's some practices over there.
I mean,
And here's
like
so listen,
the culture
like
thing,
honor killing. That can't ever be a cultural thing that you accept. For example,
honor killing. I don't understand that really.
Basically, if their daughter disrespected their family enough in some way, they would have the right to kill them.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, listen.
Bro, no,
every
that's
culture.
barbaric.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I mean, look, we have a government filled with PDFs. That's also barbaric. Every culture has their barbarism. Which is why I kind of look at the Iran situation. I'm like, well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Moreover, the silver lining to the situation. See, I'm not sure if this was necessarily, perhaps something of a Rothschild's invention, even. Good, they might have the right spirit, but the completely wrong idea. The right spirit, but completely wrong approach might be with this Rothschild and banker war situation going on in Iran. Because here's the geopolitical chess move behind these operations in Iran. At the end of the day, I want you to know this. It is to westernize the country. For the purposes of, because if you look at all of the world religions, if you take all of them, you could create a singular religion that connects all of these, because it falls out of all of these. You can trace the through line. We all are talking about the same God at the end of the day, but there's a lot of noise. A lot of noise in the system that disrupts us and confuses us from being able to see that reality. And out of all the religions, Emil, to be quite fucking frank with you, considering this is the religion whose prophet, had relations with a 9-year-old, and they kind of enshrine that in a way in that culture. Maybe not openly, but some do. And I look at a religion like that and I'm thinking, wow, that is going to be incredibly difficult to subvert and get people to see the truth of. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so when I look at a country like Iran becoming more westernized, I do see how the cultural mixing in the end will actually lead to the kind of growth required to create that world religion, because you'll have more open-minded people who are willing to seek the truth. And that is pretty much the only good thing that could possibly come of this war, by the way. It's the only good thing, and it's also a gamble, by the way, at the same time, which is why I think their method for doing this is trash. You shouldn't be going to war. This is such a trash method. It obviously doesn't work, but here we are. And I'm not even sure if they'll get the result they're looking for. I mean, we're a strong country, but, We did get beaten back by a bunch of niggas in flip-flops and sandals, so... Out of Iraq, right? Or Afghanistan. So, hey man, anything's on the table at this point. We sent all of our equipment in Ukraine to get destroyed. I mean, shit, anything's on the table. I don't think... These... See... This is gonna lead into the next video that I want to talk about, but man, Emil, if these Jews want an off-ramp, if they want a de-escalation away from the anti-Semitism, they are going to have to start listening to me. And I'm calling out to the Jewish people in particular right now. Because I know what this world's about. And I love you. I love you. You are my people. And there needs to be a serious redefining of terms so that we could understand the true identity of a Jew. Because it is in this understanding, of a new identity of what it means to be a Jew, that we will find the off-ramp for anti-Semitism. And we can end racism, we can end poverty, etc., etc. We'll have a great new world of peace. But you gotta follow me. It's gotta be me. I know the way.
You know who you sound like right now?
I probably sound like a lot of fucking people right now, but hit me.
Trump.
Get the fuck out of here. No. This nigga, no. Maybe a little bit. I mean, fuck, dude. We've literally had him for president for damn near 8 years. And I had to listen to his grating voice the entire time. It's inevitable that he infected me. Shit, do you have any more thoughts on this Iran situation?
I mean, we were contemplating with the Canada thing and the Venezuela thing, but now with the Iran thing, like, these are moves. Like all, like, the chessboard has been set up and people are currently moving pieces.
They definitely are. The world is fucking getting active right now, like, no doubt about it. Like, that's what I wanted to say. There's something I want to say. We are definitely, I think it's got to be officially kind of just stated. This is World War III. This is it, people. Like, it needs to be stated. It's happening now. Like, we could pretend and delude ourselves that it was just proxy wars before, but that's how it started the other times too, right?
Yeah.
We can delude ourselves into saying these are just proxy wars, tit for tat. No, this is it. It only escalates from here. We are in for one hell of a fucking bumpy ride. Well, I'm glad I'm not the one who started World War III, Emil. You know that?
Yeah, you don't have to have that as your legacy.
I don't. Thank God. Fuck that. I'd rather build my empire on its ashes of ours. We might be the ones to fall, by the way. It's gonna be a Weimar Germany situation with my rise. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh, I hope I didn't just fucking speak it into existence. Emil, we might lose World War III.
Why do you think that?
Well, ironically, there's actually some biblical prophecy that backs that up. This is Babylon. This is, Yahweh. This because
Yahweh.
This is World War III. Yahweh. Crazy fucking work, dude. I like that, though. Fuck that guy, by the way. God of his world. Suck my dick from the back. Anyway. The biblical prophecy is that about Babylon, it is going to be this nation with great riches, right? And all the nations look to it, right? as it states in the text, and I'm thinking, well, that's obviously America, right? Like, we're the great merchant state of the world. You see what I'm saying?
Merchant
We're
state?
also the world. Yes, we sell luxury goods to the world. China's known more for
Actually,
their manufacturing.
so
China's
I
more
actually
manufacturing.
think China is Babylon here. You see,
No,
no,
they
and
are
I
the
say that,
manufacturing.
listen, and I say that because China's government has more hands in business than America does. Do you know that
Think?
China requires at least one person from their government to be on any business's board that is present in China. They require
I
somebody
think
from their
it's
government to be present on their board. America does not. We have private companies. They own themselves. China owns their companies. Like, they control all of it.
Oops.
Like, how many things in America say made in China? I mean, come on, you're gonna say we're the wealthiest? We owe China like trillions. We're not the wealthiest.
No, but we control the monetary system of the world at the moment, though. We kind of are it. Like, the American dollar, even though it is being devalued lately, it still is the most valuable thing to be holding on to.
I just flashed anime.
It's okay. It's not like your screen's getting recorded. I'm actually pulling up the Bible verse right now, by the way.
I'm trying to find out value of the US dollar. Wealthiest country.
See, look. Look, I can definitely see it, though. I
However,
won't say you're completely wrong.
So, when measuring wealth per person, Singapore, Luxembourg, and Macau are currently ranked the wealthiest.
Okay, they're the wealthiest, but here's another thing. Let me read you the verse. And after these... Alright, fuck that part. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah, that's China. Sorry.
I don't see it. I can see it, but, like, again, America's still the top dog. They are the country that every other country in the world wants to interact with because it gets them rich.
No. So,
Doing business with America.
we have the strongest military. We have I'm gonna say we have the most diverse culture. We have the most diverse culture. People are free. Companies are free here. There's a lot of reasons why companies want to be America. Why countries want to be America. Although I think it's more so the companies that want to be. They want the freedom.
No, because, listen, another thing. This, God damn it.
You see,
Revelation.
I'm arguing
Revelation
why China will
17.
fall.
But we also could too. Alright, I mean, here, the mystery of Babylon. This is literally the verse of the mystery of Babylon, alright? And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth, alright? So just to be clear, Babylon is kind of setting itself up to be something of it has this sexual energy to it. When you talk about fornication and the, mother of harlots, abominations of the earth, right? And this just reads as essentially sexual degeneracy. And when I think about sexual degeneracy, I'm definitely thinking about America and not China. Do you see that?
Actually, I think Japan.
But not everyone. Everyone's scrambling towards Japan, though. Everyone wants to be in bed with America, both metaphorically and perhaps literally. Hence the prostitution and whoring, right? Because our government, you know, I mean, look at Prince Charles and how he was in the Epstein files, right? Like a whole ass other government, a whole ass other country's government, or yeah, I think America definitely fits the bill for the Babylon that falls. However, at the same time, not all is lost, because I am here to bring the new Jerusalem and build on the ashes of Babylon. And I honestly like that. Not that I like the idea that this country's gonna fall or anything. I think that's terrible, but I just like a phoenix, Emil. We will rise from the ashes and rebuild a new kingdom, and it will be glorious, grander than ever before. Not the final evolution, but certainly an evolution that will not be forgotten. I do think it was you definitely made a good argument for it being China, but nope, definitely America. Brought out the fucking book, man. Got that judgment, discernment for the children. But for me, it's judgment. I think that sums up my thoughts. That was a solid video, solid take. I liked what we covered. I think we covered more than I wanted to, actually, even. And it was kind of nice. Yeah, thank you. Ah, you brought it out of me, big boy, big boy. Let's go. I love you, baby.
No.
Oh yes. The love of a stranger. It is what this world is desperately missing, and what I will bring to government. Are you ready? You're not ready for that, but yeah. No more thoughts. We're good.
Yeah.
Peace out, everybody.